Thank you for coming to this event of Vanilla Street Epistemology. Today we are in the park. We are in Runyon Park, where there's a bunch of people walking by. We do have a very, very special guest, which we will tell you about in a few minutes. Anyway, my first very special guest is Osmo. And I don't know if we can see him yet. We'll see about the feed. I'm in a little bit of a delay on the feed, so I'm just going to trust that that's all working.
I'm hoping it is.
You can see me, and that you can see Osmo, but you can hear us in either case. So, Osmo, this is your first time with Street Epistemology.
Yeah.
You haven't seen us do this kind of thing.
Never.
I would like to know. Oh, by the way, Osmo actually intercepted us on the way up a very steep hill and helped us push a bunch of gear up the hill. So he got first dibs.
I seen you gasping. I was like, oh man, like my man needs help. So like I had to ask. I was like, man,
that was fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was quite the sweat. We had to park about a half mile away down a steep hill. So pushing all this gear up was sweaty work.
Yeah, it was.
Indeed. Thank you, Osmo.
Yeah.
So in Street Epistemology, I ask for a claim, something that you think is true in the world, and something that influences your choices. So like if you think water is 1 part oxygen and 2 part hydrogen by count, unless you're a chemist, that doesn't really influence you much. I'm looking for something that actually influences your choices.
Honestly, just I am a strong believer that everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
Like this was supposed to happen.
Okay.
Like for like like this is so insane. This is my first time we're doing something like this. So
okay.
This is so much fun. I'm so shy and scared. But I hope I don't say the wrong thing too.
We are a teeny tiny channel.
Okay, for sure.
But of course, everything on YouTube is forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but so I'm a strong believer that everything happens for a reason.
Indeed.
So like I seen you gasping. So let me tell you something that's really insane. So I'm just a small YouTuber, just like us. I have 393 subscribers. Osmo Aslo, that's the name. And it's so funny. I know this familiar face in YouTube. His name is David Dobrik.
Okay.
And they all come around here, and his squad, his friends come around here and work out. And I just come just to work on myself because it's a really beautiful area, really beautiful.
This is gorgeous.
And then you can see the whole LA view. And I love seeing success. I love seeing everything. Like so that just motivates me to keep going up. So like and then it's so funny. So when I seen you gasping for air, I was like, oh man, like I'm such a nice guy. I'm such a
you are.
Yep, so then I'm like, oh, he needs help. And it's so funny. One of the guys that David films with, we crossed paths. And it's
just now or
just now. And I was like, oh my god, like I didn't freak out, but I pointed at like, oh wait, that's Jeff. And that's his name, that's the guy's name. And I even took a picture with him.
Nice.
So I was like, oh my god, this was supposed to happen. That's why I'm a strong believer, and I guess I'm just influenced by success, entertainment, the entertainment studio industry, and everything. Just I love making people laugh. I love to help, as you.
Sure.
I'm a huge help in any way possible. I just love to make people laugh and just feel really good about themselves and help. I love helping. If I can, I could help. If I can, I will help everyone in the world. If I can, but obviously.
Well, you gotta pick your where you put your effort.
Yeah.
Or you'll have something that's not very efficient. You'll expend all your effort. You'll have nothing left for what's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my constant issue whenever dealing with something where I'm doing it for free, because I want to. Is I got to be really efficient about it, because there's always an opportunity to do something, but whether it's productive is another question entirely.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true.
Yeah, indeed. So things happen for a reason. Well, obviously, I knocked something off the table, and I could say the reason is just me knocking it, or the reason is gravity, or whatever. But I think you probably don't mean something that trivial. I think you mean something more profound.
Yeah. So like.
So tell me what your what is the profound thing?
Maybe like I'm like the universe aligns itself.
Okay.
So like if you meet people, you know, like when you meet connections, like if you just meet someone randomly
Yes.
and like love at first sight of love at first sight type thing. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you believe in that. Do you believe in that?
Love at first sight?
Yeah. Have you like are you ideal to that or like have you ever seen anyone and just like wow, just like wow you're really beautiful.
Lust at first sight, I have high confidence in.
But like, well,
Would you like a hat?
100% I would. Yeah. Is this your hat?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know
not
where.
Okay. All right.
I thought those were.
No, I wasn't giving away hats. I was offering because apparently we have a bit of a sun in your eyes thing.
Oh no, it's okay.
All right.
I'm glowing.
All right. Good. Sorry. So lust at first sight, yes, I can
Yeah.
have high confidence at lust at first sight, but I'm not sure about love.
Let me get in deeper into that. So let's just say.
With Kimberly, it took me a good month or two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should have took you like 2 seconds. What you mean? Just.
Okay, like at first sight, sure,
Yeah.
but when to
She's
really get
looking
to a
at you.
genuine love,
She's looking at you. You
That's
better watch what you
that's
say.
and she can hear us too because see this little Bluetooth transmitter?
Yeah.
She's got us in her ear right now also.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, because she's helping me produce. She has to stay on top of what's going on.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean to develop into the real love that that has kept us so connected for more than 10 years took a couple of months.
Okay. Let me. Yeah. Obviously. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
100% agree with that. To really
Yeah.
really love someone, you 100% gotta know the back, everything.
Yeah.
But so let me get into deeper. So like, there's this person I've met,
Yes.
and it was so funny. I was just walking, and I'm walking,
Uh-huh.
and I just looked to my left, and we just looked at each other,
Yeah.
and it was just like, do you know Pokemon? Do you know what that game
She
is?
does.
Oh, okay.
Actually, both my wives and my husband play Pokemon Go. It's a really excellent walking game.
Yeah, it is.
I don't because I'm such an addictive personality. I know that if I started playing it, I would do it to the exclusion of the rest of my life. And right now, that's SE.
Oh,
SE
okay.
is the thing that gets to me my current obsession.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only do one obsession at a time.
No, 100%. I agree with you with that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking to my left. No, I look to my left, and the eye look we gave each other was if we were about to have a Pokemon battle. Yeah, it was like, no, like hold on, this girl's something. So I was like, and I talked to her.
3,500 CP. Oh, baby.
So we talked, and I was like, this girl's really, really, really awesome.
Yes.
And like we became really close. Like, I mean, she's just a really dope friend.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, and like I don't love her, but I have some kind of love because she's so nice and she's so sweet and everything. So I guess, kind of, but like it was just all in that one go. And ever since then, we've just been really cool friends.
Nice.
So that's what I'm saying. Like everything happens for a reason. Like you could just be doing your thing, and then like something just might knock you off, but that little thing that knocks you off could just be something so awesome.
Okay.
Like, you can see something like something amazing.
Okay.
So like that's when like this. Like this is this is amazing to me. Like sure we're human. We see things every day, and there's bad things happen all the time.
Yeah.
But like little things like this, it just puts you in a good mood.
Nice.
And you just got to keep on going. I don't know.
So I hear that the universe aligns itself towards a purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean that there's something in the universe that knows what the results would be and is making plans and directing things? Is there an intelligence there?
There we go. Yes. So like God. Like I'm a strong believer in God.
Okay.
And it's so awesome. Like no, it's so amazing. There you go. Some guy I met says stars saying amazing. So I said it's so amazing. Yeah, it's amazing that like
I'm hearing Jesse Lee Peterson say amazing. Something like that.
It's amazing, So like what you call it? I back when I was younger, like in high school, like freshman year to senior year. I wasn't strong. I didn't believe in any God actually, in any.
Yes.
So like I was just like, oh no, there's no God. I was being that miserable guy, and no, and not to say that anyone that doesn't believe in the God is miserable. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like me. It just my mindset at the time. I wasn't doing okay, and I lost someone really close to me.
Yes.
So like I was going through a little bumpy road. So I didn't have a belief in anything.
Yeah.
But then as I got older, and I started believing in. I don't even know to this day what it is, but I believe it's a God.
Okay.
It's not Jesus. I don't believe in Jesus
Okay.
or like other like I just have this. I just close my eyes
Uh-huh.
and I just like relax and I calm myself down and like I don't know why every time I do that I feel this ease on my shoulder
Okay.
and I feel like someone's hearing me, like it's someone,
Okay.
something or someone is hearing what I'm saying. And I always say the same thing, like thank you for the. I wake up like thank you for
Okay.
having a bed on. I'm so grateful for everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like telling them, I'm so thank you for giving me this opportunity to wake up and go out and having a car. And not many people have these things.
Yeah.
Like I'm so grateful. Like it's so bad right now, and with COVID, many
Yeah.
people lost their homes,
Yep.
jobs, and everything. I'm so thankful that I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
And I wish, with all my heart, I wish I could just go like, here, I want to give you this much money.
Oh, it'd
But
be
obviously,
nice. It'd be nice if we could somehow just share it and solve everybody
yeah,
else's
like
problems. It'd be
you
nice.
get me? Like I wish I could just go like, pa, 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 like here, like I'm that guy. I
Yeah.
love helping people. So like, I'm going I'm sidetracking. What was I talking about?
So my next question would be, I actually have two questions.
Uh,
One would be a track like, could you define the God that you're talking about? The other one, I have a
oh yeah.
question from the audience. Can a person be mistaken about how they interpret the signs? So you're interpreting the signs to say that their universe is and connecting to God.
Hmm.
Is it possible that you could be misunderstanding and it's not a God, it's something else that's good, or it's
Oh my God, this person. Okay, thank you for asking that.
yeah.
Actually, so there's this time where I was going to school.
Uh-huh.
I go to El Camino College, and it's in Torrance,
Okay.
and there's this my uncle who passed away.
Uh-huh.
It was so weird. The house was empty,
Yeah.
and I was getting ready, and my room that was completely shut opened lightly.
Oh.
It opened lightly. Not it was no. It's not nothing.
Okay.
Not aggressive. It was just lightly, and I'm like, okay. I walk over there.
Uh-huh.
I swear, I walk in there. I get a gust full of light breeze,
Okay.
and I hear nothing but birds chirping.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I look to my bed, and the way my bed was set up, it was so weird because I didn't even do it that day. I just flicked it off,
Uh-huh.
and I got ready to school. And
So
ready.
you hadn't made your bed.
I
You
didn't
just
even make
left
my
it.
bed. I left the be.
Yeah.
So when I go back to the bed, it's like it was fixed in the way how my uncle used to lay down.
Oh.
Yeah, that's insane, right?
Okay, so your uncle used to prepare his bed in a way that you could recognize.
Yeah, and I was just,
And it was set in that mode.
yeah,
Okay.
and he always he was a Christian.
Okay.
And he needs to do this thing. He needs to go like this,
Okay.
and he would just listen to his Christian his gospel music.
Okay.
And
Sure.
when I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, there's I thought of it as him stopping by and saying, hey, like, what's up? That's the
Yeah.
way I interpret it. And I was about to cry. I was like, I just told him, it was nice to see you, Theo. Like, nice to see you, Uncle. It was nice to see you. Like, nice to see you. Take care. And I just closed the door. And it was so cool because the rest of the day I had a great day.
That's
so like
fun.
so like maybe with that story with that person is asking,
Yeah.
that little ease I feel, I might be talking to my uncle and he's just fixing the path the way I'm the way I'm going with when I'm trying to make YouTube as my career.
So maybe the God you're talking about isn't necessarily one, but might be
It can
the
be,
ancestors working in your favor, or
it could be,
other kind of thing.
or in reality, it just could be like a God, like or someone just a creator, and there is a creator in there, and I believe that there's a creator in everything. That there's one guy that's in charge of everything.
Okay.
1000%.
All right. So what leads you to believe that there's a singular creator? Because you say one guy. So why is it one, not a team?
The team?
I just throwing out what are the questions.
I say because I hear you. I say because when a team when you do stuff a team, it does look better, but it's not the way you want it to be.
Oh, so you see a universe with no compromise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, it's like everyone has an idea, but if like for like a band and like let's talk about the Beatles. I'm a huge fan. Like the Beatles,
Uh-huh.
they after 10 years, I'm a huge fan. I'm a
Yeah.
huge nerd. And after 10 years, they separated and did the solo music.
Yeah.
And I feel like, after so long you work with Takano, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. So that's what I feel like, there was multiple universe, there's infinite timelines, infinite everything.
Okay.
So I feel like, okay, they at one timeline or one point of the universe, there was a group of people who created a world. And those people is just like, you know what? Nah, let's just separate and create our own worlds. And I feel like you have more control and more in peace on what you're doing. That's why I say it's just one creator, because the creator knows how to balance it.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't have to talk to somebody else for a second opinion. It's his way and his way. It has to be his way, or there's no way. So that's why I feel like it's just one. I feel like that's what I feel.
All right, so that leads you to believe that the creator is singular, because it's sort of like a director in a movie managed to capture their vision. So you had to have a singular controller.
Yeah.
And there might be a team, but you have one person with the vision.
Right.
So you see that in the output. All right. So how about the question of why creator as opposed to the alternatives of not creator?
What do you mean?
Could it be we're not created? Could it be the universe that does not have an intelligence at its core?
We're in a simulation.
Well, that would be an intelligence.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, because there's someone in charge of the simulation.
Yeah, Elon Musk believes that there's a creator.
Okay, look. It sounds it just blew up on Twitter.
Yeah.
That there's a 50-50 chance that we're in a simulation.
50-50.
Okay. That's a solid number. That's not it's not a 1 in a million. It's a 50-50. And it was a study by some Oxford University guy. And I was reading it. It had Neil deGrasse Tyson in it, and it had like all these intellectual people about that certain and that what's it called
that group of people.
And that group of people, yeah.
People who are often communicators of science and therefore seen as authorities.
Yeah. So like so that's their group, and I was just like, there's no way. I was like, but what if?
Well, if you believe there's a creator, you would believe we are in the mind of God or the simulation that the creator made.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's a simulation or a real is almost like it's our reality.
Yeah.
It's real to us,
Yeah, no, it's real to us, but like it's like, oh, this is just I think that's pretty. I don't know.
Okay. So here's a confidence scale. If this I was absolutely certain that God's existence, God existed, or I was really, really certain God did not exist, like hard atheist, where would you find yourself? There's one right there.
Oh.
and you can show the camera if you want.
Oh, cool. 100%. Like I put it like right here.
Okay.
Like right here.
Okay. Show right there. Okay. Right so I see that as 90%.
Like 90%. Yeah. Like, because that's that. There's still that 10% is just.
Okay.
So
you got a sliver of doubt. You have a sliver of uncertainty.
Not doubt.
Not doubt.
But more like. Hold on. It's like, okay, I'm there. I'm about to, like, I'm a consumer.
Yeah.
I'm about to buy your product. I just need concrete proof that there's some, like, I could believe that there's something there.
Buyer beware.
But is it fact?
Right. You get me? Before you commit your resources, you want to have some additional confidence. Some better reasons to think so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I guess I will put myself right there.
Somebody asked a question. First of all, you said God, he. Is God male? Or maybe that doesn't apply?
Yeah. I say here, it could just,
Okay, so the question,
Yeah.
why is the creator male? We're not even going to ask it.
Yeah.
So that's not a problem.
It could be. Imagine a woman. That'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. A God being a woman. That'd be amazing.
You know, when I think about pregnancy and gestation and all that kind of
Exactly.
thing, a creator, if I had to choose a gender, it would be woman
Exactly.
or female.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But that's just me like writing a story. I don't know that I know.
There's this rapper that my friend follows a lot. His name is IDK, and he has this T-shirt saying "God is a woman." I think. I believe, yeah, that's his brand. Like his T-shirt, his merch. It was like God is a woman.
I bet that pisses off some fundamentals.
Yeah, no.
Fundamentalists are like, oh no.
We passed by a church accidentally without even knowing. Like we were just talking, and we were passing by a church, and some guy just looked at him like this, just so mad.
Oh,
and I was just like, and we both looked at him like, damn, like what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And then, but he just ignored us, and then we look. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's your shirt. And look where we at.
Here we are.
And then, it just not the right place to wear that shirt.
Indeed. Okay, so at the end, hypothetically, what could you learn tomorrow that you don't know today? This doesn't have to be a thing that's true. It's just the kind of thing that would raise your confidence from 90 to more than 90.
What will raise my what
would improve your confidence? What would bring you to 95?
You know what? You got me really good right there.
Oh.
I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
It could be anything like positive, or it could just be any. Okay, so see, that's the thing. Like when you believe in God, you gotta accept the fact that He's 100% good and 100% evil as well.
Oh,
you have to.
Oh,
you have to accept the fact, because there's a balance to everything.
Okay.
Remember.
All right.
You remember that there's one creator, and he or she or it, wherever, it has to go their way. So there has to be a good amount of evil and a good amount of good. And it just
so the plan has some of it in the cake mix both ways.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah,
it has to be in there.
It has to be, because like if it was, we live in a perfect world, no racism, no anything. There's evil.
Okay.
And I'm not saying He created that.
Yeah.
But since we have our free will, we have our ways of thinking. There's bad things that happen in the world, and obviously, then there's this whole thing, and then that's when people believe me that it's a test.
Yeah.
To life, to have, your life is a test, and you gotta make the best out of it, or I feel like that, and if you think of it like that, it makes perfect sense. Like, oh yeah, like there's evil in the world, but you gotta make the best out of it. You can have the worst day ever, but you gotta make the best out of it.
So I have a couple of examples of hypotheticals that I think could raise your confidence.
Okay.
And these are hypotheticals. I'm going to go with Pine Creek first, who would say 1 Kings 18. This is in the Bible where Elijah, I think I'm getting that right, said, I've got 450 prophets of Baal, and we've got an altar with a bunch of bulls. Now you call to your God to have him light them on fire. And they couldn't get it done. And then Elijah says, and dump a bunch of water on it. And then God puts it on fire. That's the kind of demonstration that would increase my confidence, because there would be a call for a specific kind of action and a result, a demonstrable, maybe even repeatable result. Another example that he gives is, so you've got an amputee, comes back from the war, and somebody prays over him and says, in the name of this God, get your arms back. And their arms grow back, like fast. Those are the kind of things that would really raise my confidence. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now, how about the other direction? What could lower your confidence? Is there anything you could? Nothing. Nothing could lower your confidence. Nothing,
because remember, I have to accept the fact that it's a test.
Okay.
So if something doesn't go my way, okay, I got to work around it.
Okay.
That there's a reason. Like, remember?
Yeah.
There's a reason for everything. There's a reason why that plan didn't work out.
Okay.
Because had I done that plan, I could possibly die. I could die, or just anything.
Okay.
Like, let's say, oh, sorry.
No problem.
Let's say I wanted to go to this store,
Uh-huh.
but something told me I seen something to that. I seen somebody get robbed at that store.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna go to that store no more. I'm gonna go to this store. In this store, I find $100 in the floor. There's a reason why I didn't go that way. So like
Interesting.
that's the way I go with life. If something doesn't go my way,
Yeah.
okay, let me work around it. There's a reason why it didn't want to go that way.
Okay.
So to test, I gotta find a way around.
If a test can't show a failure, is it a useful test?
No. Okay. So I would take that as so. Okay. So the test, life is full of failures and success.
Yes.
So, like I said, so I have one plan to do this,
Yeah.
but it didn't go that way. That's a fail.
Okay.
That's a fail. So that's a check mark. Like, okay, you failed right here. Work around it.
Right.
So that's the way. Like I was like. So that's what I would say. Like, there's always fails to success.
Sure. Sure.
So that's the way I just that's the way I.
If I wanted to test that your camera was a real camera, not a fake camera, what's the kind of test I could use
You
that
turn
you
it
could
on.
prove to me that that camera is a camera?
Turn it on. Take a picture of you.
Yeah, and show me the picture. Oh yeah, yep, it takes a picture. That defines a camera.
Yeah.
And what would be a test to show that it wasn't?
You just try to turn it on. If it doesn't turn on, it could be fake.
That's right.
There you
Could
go.
be fake. It's sort of like, you're taking this through the airport. You turn on that laptop. Show me that it's got a battery, not a bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are tests with positives and negatives. So I'm wanting to see a test where a thing I think is true, I could check. I like to check. I like to be sure. The buyer beware thing.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of test I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping to get.
Okay. You.
You don't need to have it today.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to make sure I get you my contact information.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because
you could do that.
if you come up with one, I want to know. I
No,
want to
yeah.
hear it.
No, I could think of one. No, yeah. What's your beliefs? If you don't mind me
Okay,
asking.
I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
On terms of the God exists, I'm down here with a sliver of not doubt.
Okay.
I'm down here at the I
There's no-
lived more of my life as a theist way over here.
Okay.
And about 13 years ago, I was reading through Deuteronomy and it just crashed and went slap.
What did you read?
I was doing a careful study of the first 5 books of the Bible
Okay.
in Hebrew and the whole thing.
It contradicts itself, right?
Oh yeah, there's some shit.
Yeah.
So I started that in 2005, and in 2007 I was doing a slow, careful study. In 2007, I got to Deuteronomy 4:2, where it says, "And under no conditions are you ever allowed to add anything to the law. Do not add anything to the Moses law." And that is the preamble to adding twice as much to the law as had come before. 2/3 of the law is in Deuteronomy. So that broke me as far as far as scriptural validity. It was like that was the thing that broke my camel's back. And scriptural validity was the last pillar holding up my faith. And then it all crumbled. And then over the next year, I lost 90% of my social group for the reason of losing my faith.
Really?
Yeah.
So they didn't accept you.
Right. A whole bunch of them were like, "Oh no, he's gone. Let him go."
Yeah? They gotta go. So they were never your friends, man.
They were.
But like, okay, see, all right.
Yeah, they were.
They were, but
and
all of a sudden,
really,
a friend.
they are, But
Are you still in contact with them?
I can be, and it's difficult. And it's been 13 years, so
Yeah.
a lot of those relationships. If you stop feeding them, they just they let it go, and no hard feelings. And I've developed an entirely new social group since then, so that's fine.
No, yeah. Okay.
I mean, the net long run, it was a very positive thing for me. For a year or two, that was a real bummer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you feel betrayed? How did you feel when when it hit you? Like, okay, like damn, it's my whole.
Betrayed,
Did you look at life
lied to.
differently?
Yeah, I went through about 3 or 4 years of angry atheist phase. It's a very common phase when somebody loses their faith. They become an angry atheist and they become bitter about people lying to them. And then later on, they come and go, wait a second, but they believe it. They can't be lying to me if they really believe it. That's not a lie. That's just somebody saying what they think and they're wrong at worst, you know? So, yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm pretty okay with it these days. I'm good with it either way. If you believe in God, you're my friend. If you don't believe in God, you're my friend. It's so good.
It doesn't matter exactly.
I don't care what you believe. I only care what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing good, bring it. Bring it. I don't care why.
That's so. You're a really cool dude. 100%. The coolest dude I ever met.
You haven't met him yet.
I've spoken to him.
Okay.
He's a really cool. He's nice.
He's an amazingly cool dude.
He can join us?
Yes, he can. He will. Right now, he was just setting things up and that kind of thing. Thank you for this talk. I have really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I
appreciate it.
This is like my first time ever doing something like this.
I want to give you one of those squishy pieces. You can choose a color.
Okay, I just reach over it?
Yep, red, green, or blue.
Just one?
You can take one for now. This is an obvious bribe to get you to come back twice more.
Yellow.
Yellow. Excellent.
Green Bay Packers.
Excellent. All right.
Oh, green and yellow. Perfect.
Cool.
I could just keep it?
You can keep that.
Are you here often? I need to get your contact information.
Yeah, definitely. Let's make sure we write down the contact information
and
email you things.
I could take this off?
Sure, you can take that off.
Okay.
All right. Did Kimberly leave for a restroom or something?